Okay, there. We got some. Alright, all the elementals. Here's our situation right now. We have an old man who is gonna be at the courtroom. So it's good, and we're gonna try to get him to make some sense in the courtroom. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Not gonna be trouble at all. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, this guy again. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who's the judge here? It's like, yeah, seriously. I honestly hate this guy. Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so... Okay! Not so fast, George. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of this saying just now? Bah, you must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. Well, how about this? How about I just wait 3 minutes here? I'm willing to do that. I have the time tonight. Yeah, I'm willing to wait. Yeah, frick this guy. Yeah. I wish I could. Yeah, we'll end it. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. How is he decisive when he acts like a lunatic? It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Hey there! Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gold Lake. I also run boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy was. Yeah, that is... I'm figuring we're gonna get to it since wait. Yeah, since we have... I don't know. Well, let's try that. Okay. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Well, it's been over 3 minutes, so you were wrong. Ha! Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Yeah, the witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure, but oh, great. What do you mean? My, memory... Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Then what? Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. How is that possible? I'm figuring you would have to have, like, a note or something? You can't recall it, you say. Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He could testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? The night of the murder. Okay. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. I was in the restaurant where I run boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore. A man walked on my window. Very well. What? Oh, huh? There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. You do not run this court, mister. Whether you like it or not, you are not in charge here. So, yeah, you shut up and go back to your seat like a good boy. There are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes, Mr. Wright? I want to cross-examine! What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Roar! Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. Yeesh, you act like it's a full-blown deal. What, do you have a date or something? I don't know if anyone would be willing to date you. Yeesh. Let's see, well then, let's take our time. Cross-examine. Okay. Yeah, now we can just take our time. It was the night of 24th, just after midnight. Okay. Wait. Just after midnight. Alright. I was in the restaurant where I run boats as usual, nothing. Heard a bang. I looked up and I was floating on the lake. Okay, I want you to press you on this. Yup, on my window, right outside the window. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. There's a rare detail. I have a bad feeling about this. The man of the defense. I can't believe he's dead. I feel like I'm supposed to present something here. I feel like I'm supposed to present. Ah, frick. I can't press you on this. Okay. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Oh yeah, we have to do this stick. Dad's turn, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by too. Goodness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edwards? It was him, that Edwards boy! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma, you let me into a cross-examination. You set me up for a fall. Just. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is going at us. They're clear, this show's gonna be over. Raise an objection. Your Honor! We proved in yesterday's trial that cannot have been Edward who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edward's right hand found in the gun? The photograph showing a man firing was his left hand? Exactly! Oh, what? That's easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Then why would he hold the gun in his other hand? That doesn't make any sense! If you want to get rid of your prints entirely, why hold it with the other hand? That's still your prints! You make no gosh dang sense! Everything in this witness testimony is true. I object! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgar said I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. What evidence is there? Apparently you have yet to realize if you say Sensor's lies, show us proof. Nick, do we have any evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I could do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high of an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. This witness may leave the stand. Frick. Of course, sees no reason for prolonging the trial. Nor is there any reason need. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defender Miles Edgeworth. Did I fail? Did I just fail? Wait! Who was that just then? Me! Huh? What? Wait! What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today, I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot! I heard it too! Thank you, Larry! Thank you! Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I just can't sit in here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. And Von Karma didn't put any info in you. So yeah, that's just good. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance. She's right. If only really, Phoenix? I wouldn't complain right now. I'm just declared guilty, Nick. Doesn't get any worse. True. Alright, okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? Yes! I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Take that, Von Karma! Fuck you! Woo-hoo-hoo! Thank you, Larry! Oh, yes. I can finally get a little bit of a breather. Sorry, just checking to make sure everything's alright. I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we'll hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Larry. Larry to the rescue. My gosh, that was... Yeesh. Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, yes! Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. And then I saw the pistol lying on the yeah. I guess that's true. Right? Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance. Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Ooh, perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's a secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify. Yeah! And that someone is Larry. That game's testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll make this one for all it's worth. Let's do this! Yeah, it's 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Okay, Larry. Come on, Larry. I trust you, man. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Alright, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit, but you're our last chance. My car didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth was... Yeah, this has to be, or else we're doomed. That night, I was out on the boat on the lake. Okay, yeah, you said that. I was looking for something, and I found it, yeah. So I quietly slipped the boat back in... And just as thinking was going on, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard the singles gunshot, I went home. There were 2 gunshots! Larry. It's Larry. There were 2 gunshots. Yeah, a lot of hearts said there was 2 gunshots. What? You only heard 1 bang? You sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Don't, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. You gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. Mike, you only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How can you mean... Larry, we trusted you! Why? Why, Larry? Why? Well, yeah. I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Where are you? Ah, that doesn't help us at all. Stop the booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime. Listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Fact that we... Mr. Rankai, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue with the testimony? We're going to continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Nothing more pitiful to a prosecutor to know when to shut up. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to a real booming loudly. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying and I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Sure, it is difficult to believe this testimony. But it's still a testimony! Wait, Your Honor! The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. DJ? It's an announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe it. I'm continuing this charade. Oh, Larry, I want to know what you heard, because that's probably our only clue right now. What did he say? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease his pointless question. What possible good could knowing what... Indeed, Mr. We should care, because it might give us a time! Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask him? Alright, very well. Okay. I heard that... You heard... Wait a moment. Five 3 times. Just... Do we use loudest thing again? Just after midnight. Yes! Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? It looks scared. Because we just probably have a breakthrough! If you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight. In other words, when they heard the gunshot, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Exactly! Thank you, Larry! Oh, thank you, Larry! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight? However, this witness says he heard the gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him, suspicious. Oh, and the last guy who couldn't even remember his own name is not suspicious. Yeah, that's certainly logical. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Bud's claim he had a gunshot before midnight? Larry's right. He's right. He had a gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Well, I have... Wait, where is it? Yeah, this! This was taken by our witness yesterday at Law Hard with our automatic camera. The timestamp on the phone reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph, it is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. And we just proved yesterday that the gunshot captured those. Correct, there was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. This is why the photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem like that is the case. Because it sure is. Man, we have been just stringing this through for... Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera was also triggered 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. The camera is set to respond to loud noises, yes? There is no proof that the loud noise was a gunshot. Well, there was no proof about the other picture. Why the witness could have sneezed triggering the camera. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Okay, none of those are gonna help. It has to be the... It's either this... It has to be the camera, right? Your Honor, sorry, wasn't there... Ah, frick. Oh wait, fired 3 times! This is my evidence! The murder weapon? I'm an idiot. Never mind, forgive me! Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Something about the pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now I've realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night. Exactly, if this was true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! Apparently, I'm drawing a blank here, Phoenix. I hope you got it. I have it! What do you have? Please tell me! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case? What do you mean? Maya! Yes? If you don't figure this out now... Okay! You're gonna go, you got nothing to lose! Alright. Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Please tell me, Phoenix! I have zero clue. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tuss, tuss, tuss. So you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edwards himself. Wrong, buddy! Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edwards who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edward, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It could have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it's hard imagining a possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp of the photo it says 0:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Yeah. Killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. Yeah. That's the only way that Edward could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? No, you are. Then explain who the two men on the boat are. Edward and the murderer. Of course, it was Edward and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edward. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edward won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edward to the lake. Now, Edward didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murder took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name, right. It's... I don't know! Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There wasn't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? And at the boat shop. There's only one place it could have been. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Yeah, that night he was out on the lake in the boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. That is true! And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Exactamundo! Oh boy, we are getting something done now! Woohoo! What happened that night on Gore Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. And then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? The boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both Miss Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details, details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness. I think he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures anyone who heard the shot will look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then, the murderer jumps in the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. He threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gore Lake. I'm scared. Please tell me we did good. Ooh, boy. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Alright. Wow, I've never seen you from this angle. You heard what's the defense said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishing so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial. I ask you to remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Well, that is really suspicious. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I'll extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request the police department to utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want him, and I want to know who he is. You and me both, Judge. Very well. Court is adjourned. We got by another day. Take that, Von Karma! Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least you got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on the trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Please tell me why. Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. Oh, frick. What do you mean? Right? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Please tell us. No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. Edgeworth, what are you doing? A memory of a murder. Well, isn't that something? Oh, we're gonna have a tough time, aren't we? Ah, frick.